Hello internet people, and welcome back to the playthrough show. We just got saved from a sinking ship by that nice old guy over there. And after I pick up this ammo, we're gonna go talk to him.
Oh, we're now in the processing plant.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, because the...
Oh yeah, I guess it did say that when it came up. Hello, old guy?
I tried to stop her at the dock, but she wouldn't listen to me. She wanted to draw the soldier's gunfire to make sure you escaped with the E-99 bomb. She was shot just as the ship stopped.
Look at all those beans.
Catherine.
Those have to be cans of beans.
But we cannot allow her sacrifice to be in vain. We must...
Oh, look at the phase tick stew. That's kinda gross.
The bomb you found is not properly charged. You have to get to the cooker. It's part of the facility where there is all eyes.
Should I continue listening to him?
Something will need.
Yes.
Charge E99 bomb at the cooker.
Is closing in on us.
Okay.
Please, you should go.
So just put the bomb in the soup, he means, right? This is the cooker, right? Oh?
So Catherine is dead. I don't know if you missed that.
Go on, Captain.
Do you think she's actually dead? I mean, because after
You
all...
said she got shot.
Well, right, but you saw all those messages that said, don't trust her. That seems like the kind of thing that would happen right before she's not actually dead. How did I miss these? I came over... Oh, I thought those were the E99 coins. Okay. All those messages said not to trust her. I'm pretty sure she's going to show up and be evil. Look at this, a nice, new, shiny section of bridge. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. So I'm going to look down here first. You know, actually, no, I'm not, because that doesn't look like something I can jump up from.
So there's more ticks here, too.
Well, of course there are. I mean, the guy's been putting them in his soup. So...
There's a ladder.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out in which order I should do things. Ouch. Stop grabbing onto the ladder. Yeah, I guess we'll see what's down here first. Look, there's stuff over there, but I can't get to it. So there's not anything in here. This is just a cleverly constructed...
Oh, could you turn around?
Yeah, I can turn around.
No.
What?
Go to the left.
Left.
If you... Is there anything over there?
Over here in the corner?
Yes, because it doesn't seem like you looked
Well,
all the way.
I did look. I came back. But you see that ramp over there?
Yes.
That ramp is probably means that there's a drop-down area that you're not going to be able to get out of it. This is going to lead back to. In fact, if we look, it's probably on the other side of this.
Did you want to look back?
Look back at what? Yep, see, that's what it does. So we've got autocannon ammo. You know, now that I have autocannon ammo, I might actually use it if we find it again. Because, I mean, I liked the autocannon. Apart from it being ineffective and going through ammo extremely quickly, it was nice. So that bridge that we broke last time, we're gonna patch it back up and just head on over. I kind of wish...
If you go back and to the right, you didn't look over there yet, have you?
Like down here?
No. On the platform.
Down here.
No.
If you could point at the screen instead of trying to use your words, it would help.
Back to the right.
Oh,
back to
over
the
here?
Right.
Yeah, it's a dead end. Okay.
Well,
yeah, we didn't know that, and now we do. But now we know that the only way forward is where the phase ticks are.
After the Singularity exploded, the service tunnels were used as a makeshift morgue for the dead and infected. This is going to be easy.
Yeah, this is a nice, safe-looking area. Let's see if we can afford anything new now. We have... Well, we can max out our health. And... There's nothing... Well, we might as well increase... Pick an armor. Melee or projectile. Come on, pick one.
Projectile.
Projectile armor it is. Next time we're going to have to... Well, it's nice that the cost of armor doesn't go up. Because pretty much everything else, the cost doubled each time. Aging and impulsing phage ticks is very effective. This is like the second or third time that it's told us that, isn't it? I like the walls here. Like, everything is completely rusted and destroyed and collapsed, and it's... Oh! Look at these people that must have fell from the sky. Either that...
If you heard Baraslav, he said that they used the service tunnels to bury the dead.
Well, right, but they're all dead in the same spot, right underneath the hole. So I'm just assuming that it's like 10 people in a row that were just walking along and fell into the same hole because they weren't paying attention. And why does there have to be so many of the bugs? I don't like the bugs. Okay. We'll heal back up so we can take that with us. And... Oh, hey there. Look! Babyface text. Did you see him?
Where?
It was on his head.
Oh. No,
I'll see if I can step away and maybe they'll come back. Because there were a couple of them crawling on him when I walked over by. No. It looks like you missed them. But... So we will... Oh, look, there's hundreds of them. So unfortunately, when we came by, they went in every direction.
Why don't you try aging them?
Because then they explode.
Try aging them the other way.
You don't have control over which way you can age them. It's either forwards or backwards. But you see, it's way harder to try and catch them with the aging animation, because that takes a few seconds than it is just to shoot them. See? So, which hole do I go through? This hole? That hole. Left or right?
Well, just keep going where you're going.
I'll go this way and hopefully we can find out what's... Oh, look at all those dead bodies. That's kind of creepy. I think these are the dead people that you were talking about getting buried down here. They're not really getting buried, they're just kind of being bagged and left. Hey, but it's nice that the past is lining up with the present again. See? I was a fool.
Who was a fool?
Well, according to your current theory, it's me, Mr. Renko, that left all of these messages, right? So it's possible that it was him.
Or it's still Baraslav.
Or it's Baraslav, yeah. More dead bodies, and this room looks promising. I mean, I'm not sure what it looks like, but it's heavy-duty room. Looks like it would do something. No. But we can swim down. And there's a hole. Okay, so I'm gonna get some fresh air and head back down to see where it leads. It leads to a identical room on the other side, it looks like. Yes. But that was actually worth the trip, just because a bunch of power balls, health,
Or it might be the way you
ammo.
need to go.
Yeah, but this door is fixed. I mean, see, this is probably that other... Yeah. See down there? That's the corridor that... When I asked left or right, that was the one on the left. That was the one on the left.
So I picked correctly then.
So, yeah, you did. If we'd gone to the other one first, we would have just seen that through the window and wouldn't have been able to get there. Because everything's broken except for these orange... Oh, if the orange things are powered by E99, it would make sense that they still work after all these years. Because E99 is time travel protected. Can I get into this room? The answer is no, not from that direction at least. Unless... yeah. You just duck right through the window. Unlock the door. That's the way I pick locks in this game. More power balls. More ammo. And... is it just me, or are we getting the E99 like twice as fast as earlier?
Well, remember, you've got the doubler.
Well, right, but I mean, even without that, I mean, like, we're finding it more often. See, this is where it would have been. We would have just seen it off in the distance, had no idea how to get there. And there's more of those large caps in the wall.
Still expecting those people to come back to life and, like, jump at you.
You're gonna lean over one of them. It's like, oh, look, it has a TMD blueprint on it. Something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it springs one of those on us in a little bit, but... because there's no point in having dead bodies if you can't scare people with them. Because that first... oh, look at that poor guy trying to fly. Oh, man. Because at first, when I shot the cryo tank, I thought it was going to take out all of them. I was sadly mistaken.
I thought that if you aged them one way, that all of the other ones would attack the ones that's being aged.
It worked that way with the reverts, but remember, you only have one option for the direction that you age things in. So I can either pull this, or I can go through there. Well, nothing says they have to go through the door after it's open, right? It looks... yeah, I'm gonna check in here first. This is probably this guy's last recordings. I bet you it's something along the lines of, oh no, why am I covered in bugs? Oh, is there anything I can just pick up and throw into it?
You throw yourself into it.
Okay. Let's, actually, let's see if I can't carefully... That looked pretty promising up until I actually did it. Look at this large outdoor area. Like, that's actually quite a change of environment from everything else. Like, this almost looks like we're in a desert now.
Oh, it's like... oh! It's Cthulhu!
Or a giant spiky desert octopus.
It's Cthulhu.
Which, yeah. One's close enough to the other. Think we're gonna have to fight it, or do you think it's friendly?
No, we're gonna have to fight it.
How come you never think that the giant... oh,
see?
yep.
Cthulhu!
You are correct.
Spider thing.
It... wow, those things are not very sturdy. I mean, I'm not complaining too much. You know what these remind me of?
What?
Those, what are the horned, like the horned lizards? The really spiky looking ones? That they're kind of yellowish and look like they're covered in thorns. Is that what they're called? Horned lizards?
Probably.
That's what they remind me of. Like if you were to combine one of those with a crab.
According to the GPS, you've exited the surface tunnels, which means
Oh,
you
look.
should be able
It's
to
another one of the
go back.
boosters.
It's a massive spherical structure in the distance. But to get there, you'll have to repair the bridge, which means
But
you'll need to
before I go to the booster, I am going to... I'm going to check around. Locate and use TMD platform. That's not really much of an objective because it showed up after I found it.
You just have to do all sorts of stuff around here.
Well, I'm sure it worked fine 50 years ago, and if only it would throw me back in time, then I could... well, if it threw me back in time to when the bridge worked, the bridge would work and I wouldn't need to go back in time. So, I guess it makes sense that I'm being asked to do it. We can afford... what can we afford? We can buy You know what? We can actually max out all of our damage reduction. I mean, I'm not sure how much it helps, but even if it's only a 5% difference, it's substantially better than nothing. I mean, I'd rather spend all my money on 5% than save it for nothing. So, here's the TMD platform, obviously. I bet you it's not going to work, and we're going to have to go somewhere and power it up. Are you ready? We're taking bets, and... nothing.
Oh, come on, it's shy.
Okay. I won't watch you while you work. No. Okay, we'll just look around. There's going to be a huge switch. Somewhere over here. See, I'd be more apt to use the weapon text if I hadn't completely maxed out the assault rifle. But then again, I'm not using the assault rifle right now. I might as well see if I can do anything to make the shotgun better. I'm going to increase your damage, and I'm going to increase reloading. And then 2 more, and then I'll have 2 complete weapons. And with the way things are going, I don't think I'm going to need to increase anything else. I mean, just I don't use any of the other things. Okay, we are operating at 50? Yeah, about 50%. So not only is turning on the power
Not enough.
Yeah.
You have to boost it too.
So we turned on the power and we accomplished nothing, but at least the power's on. But that door that I tried going in that was closed, it's going to be magically open now. What'd I tell ya? So instead of turning on the power to the machine, we probably
I think
merely...
it's kind of weird that there haven't really been any enemies so far.
Yeah, so that means I'm going to come in here, I'm going to take a right, and thousands of phase ticks. Are you ready? No, maybe the next one.
That was stupid, because you did fight the weird crabby things.
Oh, yeah. So maybe this area has crabs.
It's got crabs.
I mean...
It's got crabs and ticks. And things that make you itch.
Oh. Typewriters still do nothing. Well, this is actually looking relatively peaceful so far, except for the weapon dispenser and all the dead bodies.
And that chomping sound.
Oh, that's probably just the giant crabs. Oh. You were correct. Death X launcher.
I've got a feeling you
It's
might
the
be
return of the broken spine guy.
I've got a feeling you might be able to kill those guys with one of these.
That is exactly what I'm thinking, mainly because there's a circular hole at the bottom of the wall. Are you ready? We are now going to play soccer with these guys. Hey, guys. Hey. I want to eat. Let me eat. Oh, gross.
What?
What? I went through all the work of coming up with a plausible narrative for why the guy exploded. Okay, we're going to try it again. Are you ready?
There you go.
See, that's what I was expecting. Oh, hey.
They crawled.
So that was what I was expecting to have happen, with the exception of him, crawling, taking off like a rocket after we cut him in half. So I think, just based on the other area, we're going to need... Okay. Here goes potentially nothing. I was correct. There went nothing. So where... Well, I'll take the shotgun back up in hand, and maybe the explosion I set off opened...
That door.
So it did blow out that door when I set it off. Okay. So that wasn't a cool optional thing we found. You pretty much have to do it that way.
You must be careful, Captain.
When he says he must be careful, it means there's going to be hundreds more crabs. See, because, I mean, we're back in what's probably crab territory. But you remember how easily the crabs went down last time, and I've since upgraded the damage on the shotgun. So instead of like 5 shots, we're probably looking at like 4. Waist high cover and nothing to use it against? More? Well, maybe I'll get to come back out and I'll get to use it this way. Well, there's not really going to be any easy way up, so... Oh, a giant tank. A giant tank that we can't see the bottom of.
I don't trust it.
Well, cannonball. Oh, we can see the bottom of it.
There's a bunch of dead bodies and phase ticks.
So I'm going to, again, take a deep breath and then dive, because those, I'm not sure those are phase ticks. They look kind of like power balls. I mean, except for the dead bodies.
Oh, I guess they are.
I mean, wouldn't dead bodies float? Oh, I see.
They're on the other side.
They're on the other side. That's extremely realistic of you, game developers. It's good to see that you put so much thought into the physics of floating corpses.
That's their job. That's what they're paid to do.
It's their job to think about these things so we don't have to.
Well, they also had to draw all these people.
Well, yeah, but those are probably the same dead bodies that they've been reusing in, you know, normal circumstances throughout the entire game so far.
You know what game has completely screwed me over for, like, ladder animations?
What?
Fear. Like,
Going
every
down.
time you go up a ladder
You squeak.
and you peer over the edge, I'm just expecting there to be something.
No, you're not thinking Fear. You're thinking, are you thinking Condemned? Or
Fear.
did they both do it?
Fear. I don't know, maybe both of them did it.
Well, we are going to find out, because since you... Oh, look! Now the water is... Oh, now we'll be able to swim out the top. Oh, look, the grass... That's new. Oh, that's kind of cool. I enjoy that effect. Since it sounds like you are not going to enjoy playing either of those games, would you like to play 1 or 2 of those games? You could play both of them. So, oh, maybe the dead bodies are going to be at the top now. Huh? No. So, we're swimming through the tunnel that the water just came from.
Right. You might want to swim a bit faster.
Well, but look, see? I told you the game developers weren't going to make it so you couldn't win without an optional upgrade. Which, on one hand, that's nice and thoughtful of them, but on the other hand, oh, hey there.
See? Seriously.
You can't see this in the audio recording, but somebody over here just made a heart attack face.
God.
Guy being hung? Not at all concerning. Dead guy swimming? Concerning.
Only because it made the scare noise.
See, the water isn't very obviously water.
Looks like fog.
Yeah, it looks like a giant pool of fog. Hey there, dead guy.
Yeah.
So that one didn't scare you.
No.
But it would
It
have.
wasn't hanging out around the corner.
So, but it would have if I'd walked up to it and it had kind of flailed at me.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So you're okay with dead people as long as they're not moving. Should I try getting to the bottom and seeing if there's anything down here? I mean, the last time I tried it, there were
Maybe.
power balls. Yeah. Can't hurt, right? The worst thing that can happen is that my guy could drown. I mean, we've already reached... Hey, look. Power balls.
I mean, you know, you might not make it back up, but...
It doesn't matter, I got power balls. Oh,
You
yeah.
might want to swim quicker.
I'm swimming as fast as I can, and I am just barely making it. See? Even the hidden optional things you don't need the Iron Lung upgrade for. I am glad I saved my orange money. So on the other side, we are going to encounter... Well, he said the cooker. That seems like a very fanciful name for... Okay, so we've finally escaped the tunnels and located E99 processing. So we've been at the processing plant area, but we've officially found it now. And given that we've officially found what we were looking for, this is probably as natural place as any to stop. And we will pick up from right here next time.
Thank you for watching, guys.